I started getting serious about my solo stuff when my my friends and I we had a band called Scissor Kick. It was like pop punk, like garage band, weird. I don't know. It wasn't weird at all actually, but that was just for fun. And then we kind of tried to take ourselves seriously, and then it just kind of flopped once we all got jobs and stuff. So I was like 16 and I had an acoustic guitar, and I was like, well, I mean, shit, I guess I'll try a solo thing. So, because I had always been writing songs just kind of for myself. So then I started posting them on MySpace, and I probably got, 2 songs a day, like I still do. but like, it was just kind of to see what would happen, I guess. And yeah, senior year, it got a little bit more serious, and I won Teen Fest in Gahanna, and then I put up my first CD. Fate from a Fortune Cookie was just kind of my reaction to wanting to think positively about the world. I guess I got really into like Jason Mraz and really into like John Mayer, and I kind of wanted to make a musical baby of them, and that's kind of the result, was that CD. Just like happy-go-lucky, upbeat stuff. I realized that nobody wanted to listen to me complain like all my other songs were. Well, the new album is kind of a collection of literally everything that I've written. Not everything, but a lot of material that I've written between Fate from a Fortune Cookie and now, because no one, I don't think, really has any idea that I've written like 20-something songs since then. And it's a little bit, I mean, it's not a little bit, it's a lot more deep than Fate from a Fortune Cookie was. And it was pretty easy to like listen to those lyrics and like get the vibe that they're going with, but things have really changed as far as my outlook on music, on art, and life in general. So this CD is gonna be a lot different. I think the coolest thing about that CD, or my new the LP I'm gonna be coming out with, the full length, is that I'm recording it myself. Like this summer, I decided I had too much material to just keep going to like a studio. If I was gonna go to a different studio, then I would just make another song, and I'd have to keep finding studios to go to, finding the time to do that, and the transportation and the money and all that stuff. So I got a bunch of like recording equipment for myself to just kind of have a home studio, and it's working out really well so far. And I just I started recording a bunch of stuff that I didn't even think possible. I've always had this kick for like obviously pop music, but like slow, like groovy in a way, but like it just goes hard. Like just the kind of song you're driving, you're just like, oh my god, you hear that bass? And that's like how that's the direction I'm going in. It's kind of this project's called Bauhaus, and it's just really heavy on bass, pretty straightforward rhythm, but really relying on like melody and just kind of ambience too. And
what do you plan on doing with it?
I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I want to release it sometime soon, but I don't want to, since I have so much going on musically, like with my band Indigo Wild and everything too. I don't want to just like shove everything out at the same time, because I don't want to confuse anybody. Last year, one of the biggest things I always complained about to everybody was that I wanted a band, and like, because I got sick of looping stuff for my solo stuff, and it's just so much more fun when you collaborate with people. And like, I was getting into some like different music. I was hearing a lot of different music freshman year, and so over the summer, me and my friend Michael Norris kind of just sought out a drummer through Facebook, actually, and then we sought out a bass player through Facebook that we like 1/16 knew who they were and what they did before we Facebooked them. So it was kind of random, but it turned out really nice because me and Michael had been writing a couple songs, and Jason, our drummer, came in and he just kind of like picked everything up, and same with Chris, our bass player. And since then we've been writing and playing shows and stuff, and we opened for the Pomegranates a couple months ago, so that was really fun. I think with Indigo Wild, we're really trying. There's 4 of us, and we're trying to pull as much influence as we can into it. But it's something where we all have in common is we really have respect for the band, local natives, Fleet Foxes, like Surfer Blood, and I mean Jason, our drummer, is into like Mastodon, so it's kind of all over the place. But I think we all bring something to the table, which is like every band, but it's working out so far.